What if I told you that there's a hidden language, a code that binds all creation together? A language so intricate and complex, yet so beautifully simple that it's been etched into the very fabric of our existence. This language, my friends, is known as sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is no ordinary subject. It's a vast, profound field that intertwines spirituality, science, and philosophy. It's the study of shape and form, of patterns and ratios, of harmony and proportion. It's a journey to the heart of our existence, a journey to the blueprint of the universe. Now you might be wondering, why is it called sacred? Well, sacred geometry is so named because it's believed to have a divine origin. Throughout history, these geometric patterns have been seen as holy or magical symbols, embodying the fundamental patterns of space and time. They are considered sacred because they are the building blocks of our reality, the DNA of the universe, if you will. Sacred geometry is not a new concept. It's as old as the hills, maybe even older. It's an ancient wisdom, a knowledge that has been passed down from generation to generation, from culture to culture, from east to west. This wisdom is embedded in the pyramids of Egypt, the temples of India, the cathedrals of Europe, and the art of indigenous cultures around the world. It's a wisdom that transcends borders and defies time. But don't be mistaken, sacred geometry isn't just about the past. It's equally relevant today as we delve deeper into the scientific understanding of the universe. Modern science, especially quantum physics, is beginning to recognize what the ancients have known all along, that there's a geometric code underlying all of reality. So you see, sacred geometry is not just shapes and patterns, it's a language, it's a philosophy, it's a way of seeing the world. It's a bridge between the seen and the unseen, the material and the spiritual, the finite and the infinite. So let's delve deeper into the world of sacred geometry and explore its profound influence on different spiritual traditions. The ancient civilizations were fascinated by sacred geometry, and it played a crucial role in their spiritual practices. Consider Egypt, the cradle of civilization, a land of pyramids and hieroglyphs. The Egyptians incorporated sacred geometry into their architecture, most notably in the construction of the pyramids. These structures, built with remarkable precision, are aligned with the stars and mirror the constellations above. Sacred geometry was their blueprint, a method to connect the terrestrial with the celestial, an architectural prayer to the cosmos. Move your gaze now to the sunny climes of ancient Greece. The Greeks too saw the divine in geometric forms. They believed the universe was composed of 5 perfect shapes, the Platonic solids, each linked to the classical elements: earth, water, air, fire, and the cosmos itself. Greek architecture, from the Parthenon to the smallest statue, was designed with these shapes in mind, a testament to their belief in a cosmic harmony. Now, let's journey to the vibrant heart of ancient India, where sacred geometry was integral to spiritual practices. The Indian tradition of creating intricate mandalas and yantras is a profound example of this. These geometric designs were not merely for aesthetic pleasure. They were spiritual tools, maps to divine consciousness, used in meditation and rituals to aid in the journey towards enlightenment. In each of these civilizations, sacred geometry was not just about perfect lines and shapes. It was a profound language, a universal code that expressed the divine order of the universe. They saw sacred geometry in the spiral of a galaxy, in the petals of a flower, in the rhythm of their own breath. Through their architecture, art, and spiritual practices, these civilizations sought to mimic this divine design to align themselves with the cosmic order. They recognized that sacred geometry was more than just lines and shapes. It was a divine language that connected them to the cosmos. Sacred geometry is not just limited to ancient civilizations. Even the Abrahamic religions have their unique interpretations. Let's delve into Christian symbolism, where the Vesica Piscis holds a prominent place. The Vesica Piscis, a shape formed by the intersection of 2 circles with the same radius, intersecting in such a way that the center of each circle lies on the perimeter of the other, is a symbol of divine unity and harmony. It is often used in Christian art and architecture, symbolizing the union of heaven and earth, the spiritual and the physical. It's the womb of the universe, the birth canal of existence, where the divine transcends into the material. The Christian fish symbol, known as the ichthys, is a perfect example of the vesica piscis, symbolizing Christ's followers living in the world, but not being of it. Now let's shift our focus to the Jewish Star of David, known in Hebrew as the Shield of David, or Magen David. Comprising two equilateral triangles, one pointing up and the other down, it symbolizes the interconnection of the spiritual and physical realms. The upward-pointing triangle represents the divine, reaching down to the world, while the downward-pointing triangle represents the world reaching up to the divine. This sacred symbol serves as a reminder of our earthly responsibilities and our spiritual aspirations. These examples from Christian and Jewish traditions are but a glimpse into the rich tapestry of sacred geometry in the Abrahamic faiths. They offer profound insights into the divine, the universe, and our place within it. The vesica piscis and the Star of David are not mere shapes or designs, but powerful symbols that carry deep spiritual meanings and truths. They are visual representations of the divine unity and interconnectedness of all things, both seen and unseen, tangible and intangible. These symbols are powerful reminders of the divine interconnectedness of all things, a concept central to many spiritual traditions. Moving to the east, sacred geometry takes a different form, embodying the philosophies of balance and harmony. Here, it's less about physical structures and more about intricate designs and symbolism. Let's delve into mandalas first, a significant aspect of Buddhism and Hinduism. Mandalas are complex, detailed geometric patterns, often circular, representing the universe and our connection to it. They symbolize the cyclical nature of life, the never-ending dance of birth, death, and rebirth. Each mandala is a visual journey, a map guiding the viewer towards spiritual enlightenment, towards the center, the core of existence. The creation of a mandala itself is a form of meditation, a practice of patience and focus, a testament to the transient nature of reality, as many are ceremoniously destroyed after completion, reminding us of the impermanence of all things. Then, we move on to the yin-yang symbol, a cornerstone of Taoism. This simple yet profound symbol is a perfect circle divided by a curve into two swirling sections, one black, one white, each containing a dot of the opposite color. It represents the harmony of opposing forces, the balance of light and dark, creation and destruction, masculine and feminine. The yin-yang teaches us that nothing is absolute, that each aspect contains the seed of its opposite, and that both are necessary for the whole to exist. It's a depiction of the dynamic equilibrium of the universe, a reminder that change is the only constant. In Eastern philosophies, sacred geometry is more than just a mathematical concept or an artistic expression. It's a pathway to understanding the deeper realities of existence. It's a visual language, a meditative tool, a bridge that connects the physical and the spiritual, the microcosm and the macrocosm, the self and the universe. It's clear that sacred geometry in Eastern philosophies is a profound exploration of balance and harmony, of the cyclical nature of existence, and of the interconnectedness of all things. In Eastern philosophies, sacred geometry serves as a meditative tool to understand the deeper realities of existence. So, what does all this tell us about sacred geometry and spirituality? In our exploration of sacred geometry across various spiritual traditions, we've uncovered an intricate tapestry of symbols and patterns that transcend cultural boundaries. These symbols serve as metaphysical blueprints, weaving a common thread through the tapestry of human spirituality. From the pyramids of Egypt to the lotus flowers of Buddhism, the Fibonacci spiral in nature to the Star of David, we've seen the profound impact of sacred geometry and spirituality. It's fascinating how these symbols, so diverse in their representation, all point towards a singular truth, the underlying unity and interconnectedness of all things. These geometrical patterns are not just visually intriguing, they're also brimming with profound spiritual significance. They remind us of the inherent balance in the universe, a balance that we, as part of the universe, are inextricably tied to. Whether it's the yin and yang in Taoism or the divine proportion in Renaissance art, the message is clear. There is an inherent harmony in the cosmos that we are part of. Sacred geometry also encourages introspection. It prompts us to look within and recognize that we, too, are manifestations of these divine patterns. In essence, it nudges us towards spiritual awakening, towards understanding our role in the grand cosmic play. In every tradition we've explored, sacred geometry is not just an abstract concept, but a tangible link between the physical and spiritual realms. It serves as a visual language that communicates profound spiritual truths, a language that everyone, irrespective of their cultural or religious background, can understand. Sacred geometry, in essence, is a universal language that bridges the spiritual and physical realms, reminding us of our inherent connection with the cosmos. It's a silent dialogue between the universe and ourselves, a divine symphony waiting to be understood.